First of all, you people have to learn how not to generalize. You said the morning show thinks that. And the morning show didn't think that.
I said that.
Yeah. Brett Kane said that.
Yes.
So, Raj, next time you refer to us as the morning show, you better get more specific.
Can I make my case, though, as to, again, reiterate why I think this? First of all, I'm encouraged by one thing. They've invested a lot in running back. I mean, now it's a second-round pick, and it's a $5 million guy. They're going to run the football this year way more than they did last year. And I like Jaleel as much as the other guy. But what does Jaleel do that we find is so valuable that he is indispensable to the team? What is
he's
the
just
role?
a different he's a different body type and size, I suppose.
Quick. He can wiggle through
Yeah, so
problems.
is that why you want to keep him around, because he offers you a different option?
I don't know if it's different.
What they were saying, I listened to Coach and Raj. What they were saying basically is that you've got a bunch of Fords. You know, they all same model Ford lined up, and now with Jaleel, he provides like that Toyota Supra.
Harvey's not really the same guy as Audric Estime is.
I know, but they think that they're plug and play kind of guys.
Here's what
At
I'm
least
getting
that's
at.
what I garnered.
To be 5'7", which Jaleel McLaughlin is, and I love Jaleel, I do. You got to give me something unique because you're not an every down back. You know what Jaleel's not going to be doing, by the way? Playing on third down. You think they're going to put him in there to pass protect on third?
No.
And it's something that is incredibly important to Sean Payton. So here's what I found out. If you're going to do that, you're probably not good in between the tackles at his size. So you got to be good outside the tackles, which means what? Find open space, make a big play happen, right? What's the longest run of his season last year on 113 carries? Just behind Javonte, who had 139.
18 yards.
21.
That's not good enough.
Out of the backfield. Maybe he's good like a Darren Sproles type, which Sean Payton has had. He was 5'6". He caught the ball out of the backfield, right? On 24 catches last year, how many yards did he have?
24 catches,
doing
I
math.
would say.
76.
That's it?
That's awful.
I was going to say 110.
24 catches for 76 yards. If you're throwing the ball to your running back, you need more than 3 yards a catch. That's why I'm asking the question.
These are swing passes, and the defense is scattering to him, and they're smothering him.
What is the specialty that he brings to the table with his size? I could say this about Estime. You need like 3rd and 1. His body type fits 3rd and 1, right? Get in between a center and a guard's butt and run forward and fall forward. That's all I'm saying. So it's not like I'm trashing Jaleel. I just don't know what the role is when you have two backs who are going to be playing on 1st and 2nd down already, and 3rd down is not going to be reserved for him. So what is it? That's all I'm asking. Is that a fair argument?
Yeah, I think it's fair. Well, we really don't know. I mean, we really don't know. And anybody who will emerge from this mini camp, having watched mini camp or what you can watch, who thinks they know they don't know. You just don't. We're not going to know until we get really through the final cuts.
Nelly, do we have a mini camp report coming up from somebody?
We do. Andy Lindahl is going to hop on the horn in about 10 minutes, tell us what he saw yesterday.
Jesus God. No.
So he's coming up at 8 a.m.?
He is, 8 a.m.
So he'll give us a report on what was seen yesterday.
Yep.
What's your problem?
Lindahl?
What's your deal? Oh, your feud with Lindahl? Is that what it is?
I'm just teasing. Love Andy.
You know what, Moj? Why don't you shoot him with your salt gun? That'll really put an end to your feud.
JK
love
Dobbins
Andy.
seems happy to be here. And it's funny listening to the reaction from Sean Payton. He doesn't really pump anybody up to any extremes, right? It's like, yeah, good player, good football player. Let's see what we got.
Does. He's really unique in that regard.
Yeah.
He'll pump.
He'll pump up Bo Nix.
No, there's no doubt about
but you
that.
know, he's very level-headed when it comes to that. Very careful not to be too extreme with his praise.
How can Dobbins help the team, Coach?
We're interested in what he can do on the field. One thing about the NFL locker room, it hadn't changed, and it never will. All right? Come on in. If you can help us win, we want you here. And if you can't, all right, we probably want you to leave. And I'm talking from a player's perspective.
That was his response to how Dobbins can help the team.
You can't help us. We want you to leave.
Well, Coach, what do you like about JK Dobbins?
Can you pinpoint some of the attributes you like about Dobbins as a player?
Yeah, I think he's got good running balance and instincts.
You're right, Vic. It's not like he's
Oh, this guy. You wait till you see.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this guy. This guy. I mean, but you know what? It's refreshing. I'll be honest with you, because we've been year after year. Coaches talk about new acquisitions and new players. About, oh my God, he's the second coming. Wait till you see this, and it never works out that way. Coaches fall in love with their draft picks and their acquisitions, and they never can stop over exaggerating. So I think it's refreshing to just sort of level-headed. Yeah, we'll see.
By the way, you said Dobbins seemed very happy to sign with the Broncos. Here was his answer. He said it was a no-brainer to sign here.
I felt like it was the best fit for me. The defense is really good, like super good. Quarterback's amazing. I like the RB room. O-line is amazing as well. So it was a no-brainer. And Coach Sean Payton and all the other coaches on staff too. So I know I'll get coached well here. And I also heard that it's a good fan base. So that's why I'm here.
All right, so it's not a good fan base. It's a great fan base compared to what you had with the Chargers. I mean, are you kidding me? Chargers fan base versus the Broncos? I mean, you don't even have your own stadium. You're leasing it. That's number one. Number two, isn't it interesting how every new player, Moj, in regards to Bo Nix, I got a great quarterback, great. They're really, I mean,
he said he called him amazing. Would you classify Bo Nix as amazing?
It's wild. I mean, I love Bo Nix. I think he's got a great future.
He ain't amazing yet.
Amazing?
Come on, man.
You know what he has?
I think it's just a superlative that, it's just he's pumping everybody up.
Here's the thing. Well,
like
that's
Patrick
true.
Mahomes is amazing.
No,
Lamar Jackson is amazing.
He's pumping up his new quarterback, but here's what
this quarterback don't need no pumping up.
Hang on.
What?
In the same way that people had a really hard time saying it about Jokic and a really easy time saying it about other players in the league, Bo Nix is highlight reel, though. And I think that maybe kind of permeates the thinking on some of these guys. When they say amazing, it's like Bo Nix has athleticism. He can beat you in a couple of different types of ways. It is a unique trait that not a lot of quarterbacks possess. How many guys at top speed are as fast as Bo Nix at the quarterback position?
I don't know.
You're telling us stuff we already know. Would you classify him as amazing?
No, I'm not. But I'm saying I think those guys, they see the highlight reel nature of it.
Let me stop. Can I stop? Let me stop. I'm gonna take a look here. I'm gonna shut my hole. If JK Dobbins thinks Bo Nix is amazing, who am I to say he's not? Yeah. And you know what? Mm-hmm. If I try to temper people's expectations in this, what I think is a little over-the-top enthusiasm, I sound like a wet blanket. I'm not going to shut him off. Shut me off. No, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to call everybody kick-ass and amazing. Yeah, the offensive line is kick-ass and amazing.
You sound like Von Miller.
Bo Nix he's just amazing. We're talking about Hall of Fame here. The wideout room, I mean, you've got such diversity of size and skill in there. It's amazing. That defense, it's one of the best in the league. It's amazing.
Well, the defense is.
This punter guy, what's his name? Crawfish? The crawdad.
Hey,
that guy's amazing.
Do you know what running backs really like, by the way, are good defenses? Why? Because that typically means you have a lead late in the game, which typically means that they're getting some run.
No offense. My last thing on this. No offense. If everything's amazing, then you're 15-2 and a Super Bowl favorite.
Would you?
You realize that there's...
How do you not understand?
I'm a wet blanket. You're right. I'm a wet blanket.
Yeah, everything that happens right now around Broncos camp, you go...
Only because we don't know. Well, I would rather be that way than...
What do you mean we don't know?
What
do you mean? Hang on. No, you stop for a second.
You stop.
What do you mean?
What is wrong with you?
Lock it up.
What do you mean you don't know? The Broncos are returning 85% of their roster. It's the most in the league. It's actually the most known team in the NFL
I don't like your attitude right now, Moj. You're
right to jail, right away.
You took a small little topic we discussed about being exaggerating these words, and you're wet blanketing the entire team.
And I shouldn't be doing that. You're right. I agree.